With over 1,200 bikes being stolen every day in the UK alone, it's a good idea to invest in a decent lock if you want to find your bike where you left it. There are many different types of bike lock, with the most popular being shackle and chain based. The D-shaped shackle lock, also known as a U-lock, is now a common and classic design. Introduced in 1972 by Kryptonite, the design has been widely copied since. It's effectively just a big padlock, scaled up to accommodate your bike frame and a railing, lamppost or bike rack within its loop. Well-designed D-locks, with good locking mechanisms, armoured shackles and heat-treated U-sections, are tough enough to slow a thief down or encourage them to pick an easier target. Most come supplied with frame mounts, so you won't need to bring a bag. Some riders prefer a loop of high-strength chain and a padlock. This combination is usually heavier than a D-lock and can be more vulnerable to attack. But on the other hand, your anchoring options will be wider. Most manufacturers have their own security ratings, usually on a scale of 1 to 10. These are useful if you're comparing models within a brand, but for a more objective measure, the best thing to look for is a Sold Secure rating. Sold Secure is an independent organisation administered by the Master Locksmiths Association. Locks submitted for certification receive one of 3 ratings: gold, silver or bronze. These reflect the length of time a lock will hold out against escalating levels of attack. Bronze is a minute with basic tools, silver is 3 with a wider array of tools, gold is 5 minutes with more sophisticated tools. Look out for shackles and cables with rubberized coatings that won't make a mess of your paintwork. Chains will usually have a fabric covering also to protect your frame from damage. At least 1 spare set of keys is essential, 2 is better. If you don't want to end up breaking into your own lock to retrieve your bike, then you'll keep 1 set at home and 1 set on your keyring. The best brands offer a replacement service, so keep the key code somewhere safe. If you want to secure your wheels as well as your frame, you're going to need to add a beefy extension cable loop to your bike lock. Some brands offer these bundled with shackle locks, or you can buy them separately. Finally, pay attention to the layout of the lock-in mechanism. End-mounted locks are easier to attack with a drill, so the most secure designs have the mechanism and keyhole in the barrel center. Keyhole covers are also useful, especially if you're going to be locking your bike up in the rain. Many lock manufacturers will offer an anti-theft guarantee, with cash compensation available to victims of bike theft. Be warned though, claims processes can be astonishingly stringent, often involving receipts for the bike, lock, police reports and the broken remnants of the lock itself. If you're factoring the guarantee into your buying decision, then you'll want to go through the small print with a fine-tooth comb. The last thing to remember is that security increases according to how much you're willing to pay and how much you're willing to carry around. Cheap and lightweight locks offer poor security, with many really only serving as a visual deterrent. Any lock will slow a thief down, but if a committed bike thief takes an interest in your bike and you don't have the right hardware, you can say goodbye to your ride. In this case, less is not more. Unlike most other accessories, the performance of a lock generally increases in proportion to its weight, so portable locks are a trade-off between peace of mind and how much metal you're prepared to lug around. Given enough time and the right tools, thieves will find a way to force pretty much any lock open, but the harder you make it, the more likely they are to move on to an easier target. The long and short of it is, if you really don't want your bike going missing, don't leave it somewhere it can be stolen.
There's more of the same coming soon, so don't forget to click subscribe, and let us know what you think of the series so far in the comments section below.